wasn't all that pretty when I was young. I ain't never been no Einstein, but ain't nobody ever called me dumb. I ain't much of a scrapper. You punch first, I'll give you all I got. I ain't my mama's favorite. She'll lie right to your face, say I'm not. Well, I did some time in college, some time in jail, and it felt about the same. I learned a lot more laying brick with Daddy in the hot sun every day. Then I learned to play this guitar, and it took me all around the world. I learned all I know about loving from a little brown-eyed Upshur County girl. But that's just me, I'm a simple man. There's things I don't understand. I ain't no fan of high society. I like sitting on an old porch swing, the girl I love up close to me, wind chimes dancing on the breeze. Just living right, being free. Maybe it's just me. Boys are boys and girls are girls. It ain't hard to tell. And for them that tell them otherwise, I think there's a special place in hell. I think they ought to get the golden rule. Common sense back in our schools, make it common as it was back then. That'd go a long way to making this country great again. But that's just me, I'm a simple man. There's things I don't understand. I ain't no fan of high philosophy. And maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I wish we could get back to doing things a little more like they used to be. Free. Maybe it's just me. I won't hate you if you disagree. Maybe it's just me.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Monday, I was dragging like a rusty old wagon. Tires all flagging, got it down back. This late night red eye overtime habit. Tuesday, Wednesday, no better. Thursday, felt like forever. This struggle bus gotta lead to something. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a past blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a Friday, I could kiss you. Put my lips on a long neck, drink a little of my paycheck. Jackpot jukebox when I hear that throwback. George Jones takes me way back like a Kodak. And I'm smiling cause you're right on time. And finally, hello Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a Pabst Blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. The work weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a Pabst or two and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. The weekend really gets me in the mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you.
Her name is Shayna G with our Friday anthem song. That is called Hello Friday. It is here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to it and getting you ready for the weekend on New Music Friday right here on The Tim Kelly Show. Kicking off the show tonight, brand new music from Anthony Bonet called That's Just Us. Go check him out at Anthony Bonet Music all over social media. And I just tagged those two artists in my playlist tonight. And we got a good one, man. That playlist is looking really, really good. 3 hours of what I call new country's best, and a couple of great radio interviews tonight. Tyler Lorette in hour number 1, and we've got Austin Ryder from Canada, both of them from Canada, in hour number 2. So a couple of great radio interviews tonight. You'll get to hear the stories behind their songs and lots of new music on the radio. Speaking of radio, I want to give a big shout out to all of the other radio stations that replay this program. Great stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, Down the Road Radio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, and we are also on Tailgate Radio, Tailgate Country Radio out of Canada. You can check us out on TV at canyonstar.tv. I am also on TV on YouTube, on my YouTube account at KICR Indie Country Radio. I'm on TikTok Live at Tim Kelly On Air. Come over there and say hello and give me a follow. I need to get to 10,000 so I can use the TikTok studio and my screen will look just like it does on YouTube and my Facebook Live tonight. You can also stream the show on iHeartRadio, Pandora, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, wherever you stream music. Just search The Tim Kelly Show, and again, you will find what I call New Country's Best. How about brand new music from my good friend Ron Jenkins? His latest single, written by John Romanelli, is called She Just Hasn't Said She Loves Me Yet. On The Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
First thing she does when she wakes up is call me. She says her heart won't beat till she hears my voice. And since she held me close I've been warm as toast since the day we met. She just hasn't said she loves me yet. And not a day goes by when I don't try please her. I do what I can to make her smile, and she'll kiss me, she'll hug me as tight can get. She just hasn't said she loves me yet. And time after time it keeps crossing my mind, when are those words gonna come? I say them myself to her and nobody else. She's the only one. She just hasn't said she loves me yet. Now I'll tell you this, the first time we kissed, it was heaven. I swear I could hear the angels sing a sweet melody sung just for me, one I won't forget. She just hasn't said she loves me yet. And time after time it keeps crossing my mind, when are those words gonna come? I say them myself to her and nobody else. She's the only one. She just hasn't said she loves me yet. She just hasn't said she loves me yet.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Mama loved growing them roses out by the side of the house, right outside my window, making it hard for me to sneak out. The driver's lawn with daisies and the trees with buttercups. Everything she ever grew was perfectly lined up. But when it came to me, I grew with the weeds. I was a wildflower, kicking up the dust, keeping mama up at every hour. Diamond in the rough, learning how to love by breaking rules and fences, muddying up my dresses, barefoot dancing in an August shower. I was a wildflower. Mama loved all those old hymns, but I liked Merle and Hank. She didn't want my nose pierced, but she took me anyway. And when it came to boys, we didn't see eye to eye. So her and Jesus got real close with those extra prayers at night. 'Cause I was a wildflower, kicking up the dust, keeping mama up at every hour. Diamond in the rough, learning how to love by breaking rules and fences, muddying up my dresses, barefoot dancing in an
Each year for her birthday, I send some roses in a box and ask the florist to slip in on forget-me-not. From her wildflower, kicking up the dust, keeping mama up at every hour. Diamond in the rough, learning how to love by breaking rules and fences, muddying up my dresses, barefoot dancing in an August shower. I'm still a wildflower. Yeah, I'm a wildflower. I'm still a wildflower. Yeah, I'm a
Making her radio debut on the Tim Kelly Show tonight, that is brand new music from Sarah Kelly. It is S-A-R-A, no H in it. Sarah Kelly, she's a good friend of mine now. We just connected on social media, and her brand new single is called Wildflower. That is a great tune, and she absolutely knocked that one out of the park. Send me a couple of more of those to my email, and I will get you on my Triple Play Thursday show, young lady. You are super talented, and we love the sound of Sarah Kelly. This next artist is also making his radio debut. He is from the UK. His name is Paul Ederlin. This is called Just Let It Go. Here we go on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best on this New Music Friday.
The good old times are feeling down and out, and yet I still don't know what it was all about. Just going round and round, never really bothered. Standing tall has never been for me, and though there's might have been, and though the can't you see don't make a difference now. It's what we do to each other. When she makes a little time for me, but all the time she gives is wasted right on me. She gets started like she don't matter. You take another, then look at each other. Your love's undiscovered. You're just like my brother used to be. Without reason, nothing's flowering. Just so you know, I don't know, but I know. And so you know, just let it go. So can read between the lines. You got a dollar sign, but not a nickel or dime. And the other guys are getting all the house your father. Jack and Jill have made it out there. They came back down again, and so the rumor mill of all that might have been or not have been got started. When she makes a little time for me, I like to play it straight. She throws it back at me. She gets madder. And I don't matter. You take another, then look at each other. Your love's undiscovered. You're just like my brother used to be. Without reason, nothing's flowering. Just so you know, I don't know, but I know. And so you know. Just let it go. Just so you know, I don't know, but I know. And so you know. Just so you know, I don't know, but I know. And so you know. Let it go.
Hi, this is Greta Zilla, and you're listening to Tim Kelly's show, New Music Friday, on KICR Indie Country Radio.
baker with a suitcase and a piece of paper that said I was daddy's girl again. He'd been looking to score, and I'd been looking for more than a little adventure in the Shady Pine Saloon. And we got high down in the low country where those lands are so bad. Yeah, you're so bad for me. Style waiting in some chapel far from heaven, and my folks didn't show, and the preacher had Hell's Angels tattoos. We got high down in the low country where those lands are so bad. Yeah, you're so bad for me.
Playing music from all over the world tonight. She is from Melbourne, Australia. Her name is Greta Ziller. Greta Ziller Music, if you want to check her out. She is fantastic, and she's going to be a special guest on my show coming up next month. So check out my full live interview schedule at the bottom of the homepage of my website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. How about I play one of my favorite ballads of all time? I have known this gentleman for 10 years now. We met in Nashville, Tennessee 10 years ago. He's from the great state of Arizona. He is Tony Corrales with the Tony Corrales Band, and this is called Fight for Your Love on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I still open doors for you, baby. Give you a kiss goodnight. And even when things turn out wrong, I do my best to make it right. You used to leave little notes. I'd find them throughout my day. I wanna be your one and only. I see you're in love but lonely. So I'm gonna fight for to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. I miss you when you're gone, even just for the day. All the beauty I still see in you just takes my breath away. You used to walk up behind and wrap your loving arms around me. I wanna be your one and only. I see you're in love, but lonely. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. Baby, I'm gonna fight to make this house a home. And I'm sorry I made you feel so alone. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down. No, 'cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. No.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is New Music Friday, and I'm excited to play new music from this next gentleman who we're going to do a radio interview with. His name is Tyler Lorette from Canada. How are you?
Hey, how's it going? Thanks so much for having me on here.
You are welcome. It's going really good now that you're on here, and folks are going to hear some great country music from you, my friend.
Awesome. Glad to hear.
Yeah, there is a lot of talent in Canada. I was telling you off the air some of the artists that I've been interviewing, and I've been doing this for a while now. I'm 12 years into this show, and I'm still amazed by the talent that's out there, and Canada's really hot right now.
Heck yeah, we love our country music, and we just keep putting out some good tunes
Yep,
for people to listen to.
Absolutely you do. It says you're from a small town, but you have big energy in your shows, and you're making your mark in the country music scene. I totally believe that.
Yes, sir. I'm from a small town called Curtis, Ontario, in Canada, and I've been singing and making music ever since I was a young kid, and yeah, man, just my dream, and we're pursuing it. So
yeah, absolutely. You're still young to me, 21.
Yes, sir. 21 years old.
That is good stuff. Now, how long you been making music?
I've been making music ever since I was 9 years old.
9?
I started. Yeah, yes, sir. I started like professionally, I could say around 12, when I started doing shows and singing everywhere I could get my hands on. One year I did around like 100 shows at a bar, like anywhere I could go. Pretty
Wow.
much I was singing, and yeah.
That is awesome. You've been doing your music as about as long as I've been doing this show. I'm in year number 13. I just finished year number 12 in May last year.
Sweet.
So
That's awesome.
that's good stuff. Now, let me ask you this then. For a young artist, and there's a lot of genres out there of music, why country music for you?
You know, country music, I grew up with it, and it's in my roots. My family from another part of Canada called New Brunswick.
Mm-hmm.
They're all bluegrass musicians out there. So I grew up with that around me, and my mom was a singer. She put herself through university, singing at weddings and stuff like that. So you know, it's just country music's in my roots, and I love it so much, and I just feel good singing it. Yeah,
and it tells the best stories too, doesn't it? And that's great for songwriting.
100%. It tells, in my opinion, it tells some good stories, and I feel like people could connect more with it.
Absolutely. It says that in your bio. You're already at a young age of 21 an accomplished singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, and a producer. Now, do you produce your own stuff, or do you produce for other folks too?
Yeah, so normally I co-produce all my songs. As of right now, I've co-produced all of them with my producer Adam Newcomb, and I do produce my own stuff. I haven't released all my own production stuff yet, but normally just co-production. But yeah.
Okay. And, you know, I don't know if you come over here to the United States and record out of Nashville or produce there or anything, but give a big shout out to the recording studio you use. And sometimes I talk to artists that use their own home studios, and that's cool too.
Yeah, well, most of the time I use my home studio right now, or I go to my producer's house, Adam Newcomb. Shout out to Adam Newcomb Studios. And, yeah, I'll be getting out to Nashville very shortly here, and I'll probably get some recording down there, and it's gonna be a great time.
Awesome. And I'm just a little further west and south of Nashville. I'm in Branson, Missouri. They call this the live show capital of the world based on how many theaters and theater seats there are in this little town of 10,000 people. But we set a record a couple of years ago, actually right before the pandemic, about 5 years ago. 9 million people came through Branson.
Wow, that is insane. That is very cool.
So, big history of country music here, too. A lot of people back in the day had their own theaters, like Glenn Campbell, Roy Clark, Mickey Gilley, who we lost a couple of years ago, had a theater here. And people that weren't even country. Andy Williams had a theater here for 19 seasons. His Christmas show was huge here.
Wow, that's awesome. Hey, maybe I need to get out there sometime and sing some music down there, for sure.
That sounds good. We would love to see you here and perform in a live show, so that's good stuff. Coming from a musical family, you said. Now, you said your mom played. Anybody else in your family?
Yeah, my grandfather played guitar and sang songs, and once again, my whole family out in New Brunswick, they all sing bluegrass music.
Wow.
They, when I'd go out there, they would all be in a circle playing music and just jamming. And you know what? They're probably doing that right now because that's what they do every day.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Man, that's got Branson written all over it. This community in this town loves bluegrass music. I worked at a theme park here that they also own Dollywood in Pigeon Forge. It's called Silver Dollar City here in Branson. And that's what they play all the time through the sound system out there is bluegrass music. They have a bluegrass festival every summer. They call it Bluegrass and Barbecue. So you can go out there and eat some great barbecue and listen to bluegrass music.
Heck yeah.
That's good stuff. And we have the queen of bluegrass, Miss Rhonda Vincent. You probably, and your family probably knows who she is. She lives.
Oh, yeah, amazing, 100%.
Yeah, she lives about an hour and a half north of me in Lake Ozark, Missouri.
Oh, cool.
So we got to meet her out
small world.
Yeah, we got to meet her out at Silver Dollar City about 2 years ago. She is fantastic as well. Rhonda Vincent and the Rage.
Cool.
And I play some of her music too in some duets. Actually, Bobby Marquez sang a duet with Rhonda Vincent, and I got to go see him last week here in town too. So.
Oh, nice. That's probably a fun time for sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what is also a fun time, and that's getting nominated for some awards, and you're getting that, and you're getting recognized for your music. That is cool stuff.
Yeah, we're working on it. Next year is going to be a new one, and I'm going to be putting some more music out as well, and hopefully some more people recognize, and hopefully it brings out some good things.
Yep, absolutely. I've seen, too, that you're getting played with Elise Saunders. I've got some of her music. She's super talented.
Heck yeah, Elise Saunders is a good friend of mine. She's very talented and amazing. And yeah, just a few. I'm gonna say actually like a month or two ago, we were singing a private event show, and it was a good time. It was big party, which is always great, and yeah, we sang a duet together, and it was a fun time.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about this particular one, Country Music Week or Canada Music Week. I was telling you how big Canadian country music is, and I'm talking to a lot of artists from Canada almost every week. I've got so many interviews scheduled that I do that is half of them are Canadians. What is Canada Music Week like?
Yeah, Canada Music Week is pretty crazy. Pretty much all the artists that get down there, they sing all over the place, and it's just a big like country fest kind of. It's pretty cool. It's awesome. All genre. It's all genre, but there's definitely a lot of country music when you're in Canada Music Week.
That is awesome. And you're getting radio airplay on Sirius XM, and of course you're on Spotify and all the other streaming services. You hit number 32 with the song that we're going to play. I think it's called Moving On, so that's good stuff.
Heck yeah. No, it means a lot, and it's very exciting. And yeah, I got my first song on Sirius XM, so hopefully now we can get a bunch of our songs on there, and it's just going to be, it's going to be exciting, and I'm very stoked about it.
And, people say all the time that, streaming is a hard way to make a living, but you're getting up there. I don't know if you're trying to make a living doing it or not, but over 1 million streams, that is good stuff.
Yeah, it's all because of my fans, so if they're listening right now, thank y'all so much for helping me out and sharing my music with everybody you can.
You got it. And 1 million TikTok views. I'll ask you about your social media here in a little bit. I got to give you a follow, too. I'm on there live right now.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'll hit you back up with a follow for sure.
Absolutely. That is good stuff. Let me ask you this, too. I've said this a lot, and of course, country music is universal. I'm talking to you from Missouri. You're up there in Canada. And I've actually interviewed a lot of artists from Australia. You're getting played on 93.7 FM in Australia. You were actually a special guest and did a radio interview with there, I guess. But isn't that a neat thing? And I'm on 8 radio stations. I got 3 just in Belgium alone. We're in Ireland, Denver, Colorado, and all over the place.
Yeah, the support is crazy, and it means the world that my music could be playing all over the world pretty much. So just everywhere. It's amazing.
Yep. Now, do you have any siblings, brothers and sisters? And if so, you're in a musical family. Are they musically inclined like you, if you have any?
Yeah, I got 2 older brothers. I'm the youngest one. And the crazy part is they are not they know music at all. Pretty much. I tried to get them on my TikTok, even though they weren't like singers or stuff like that, but they were like, heck no. And they're definitely not musically inclined.
Wow. No duets in your future with those guys.
Sadly not. Just my parents and maybe my grandparents and my uncles and stuff like that.
Well, I thought you could be the next male trio out of Canada. I just Runaway Angel, Lauren Tuddy hooked me up with them too. They're fantastic. Yeah,
they're amazing.
We got a country music trio of women. We could have it with your brothers if you can get them on board.
I might have to get them working hard here and maybe teach them how to sing and play guitar, but we'll see.
Okay, you got a lot of work, don't you?
Yeah, a lot of work.
Yep, absolutely. Well, your first song we're going to play tonight is called Shattered. I love to hear the stories behind these, and that songwriting process is really neat to hear how these songs come about. It's 3 minutes long is what I'm looking at, but a lot more work goes into it than that, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, 100%. It's a lot of work, but Shattered, about a true story. When I was 18 years old, I was, just a teenager when I wrote that one, and it like felt like everything was terrible at the time because I went through a bad relationship, and I just recently figured out that being shattered is definitely temporarily, like, you're good, temporary. So you don't need to worry about it too hard. And then fast forward 2 years, I realized it's better for both of us just to move on, and that's where Moving On came on.
Yep. And isn't this interesting about music too, that process of writing it and putting it out there to the world and telling this story about something that happened in your life other people can relate to, and it helps them as well? Isn't that neat?
Yeah, it's very cool. A lot of people messaged me or DM'd me on Instagram and said that they related to the song, and it was like, it made me really happy because I was like, wow, I can connect with people. In
a young life of only being 21 years old and to already live those life experiences that you can put it through music and showcase your talent to the world, I think that's really neat.
100%. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. I've interviewed artists as young as 10 years old, and the interesting part for me is to watch you guys' career blossom over the last 12 years of doing this show. now I'm seeing them, trying out for NBC's The Voice here in America, and America's Got Talent and these different competitions, and still doing music. Some of them aren't doing music. Some of them are raising families now, and then they might take 5-6 years off, and now they're back in music. I've seen it all, so it's really neat
100%.
watching your careers.
For sure. It's very cool.
I look forward to watching yours too. We're going to play Shattered from Tyler Lorette. Then we're going to come back and talk to him a little bit more on this Tim Kelly Show on New Music Friday on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I'm not fine, if you're wondering. Head in my hands, colors faded from our dreams. When you said our love was unconditional, did that include making my life so complicated? I really wish I could forget the things you said, and I can't even believe the text you sent. Remember when you fell asleep in my arms, telling me that you wanna get married? Shattered dreams that you left me, promises they were empty. Stole my heart and then you broke it. All the rules that were unspoken, you walked away. It's like in the end we never mattered. You left me totally shattered. You left me totally shattered. I fell so fast, loved you like crazy. What did I do to make you distant and blame me? I feel like you don't fight fair, acting like you didn't block me everywhere. Remember when you fell asleep in my arms, telling me the names you picked for our babies? Shattered dreams that you left me, promises they were empty. Stole my heart and then you broke it. All the rules that were unspoken, you walked away. It's like in the end we never mattered. You left me totally shattered. You left me totally shattered. Oh, shattered dreams that you left me, promises they were empty. Stole my heart and then you broke it. All the rules that were unspoken, you walked away. It's like in the end we never mattered. You left me totally shattered. Oh.
His name is Tyler Lorette. You just heard the story behind Shattered. That is a great song, my friend. Good job on that.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you are welcome. Now, being from a musical family, and you said your brothers don't have that. I'm kind of the same way. I'm the oldest of 5 brothers. My mom had all boys, and none of my brothers even listened to country music. Can you believe that? And I still talk to them once in a while.
What? That's crazy. Wow.
So I was the only one that got that want to be on the radio gene, too.
Well, that's awesome. You definitely got the voice for it once again. That's cool.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And we've definitely got that in common. But I tell you what, when you're out here as an independent artist and doing your own thing, I admire you for that, because it is a tough world out there, and there's so much competition and so much talent, isn't there?
Yeah, 100%. It's definitely tough industry to be in, and there's lots of talented artists all over the world. But you just got to keep going hard and keep grinding for it, and eventually I feel like you'll get where you want to go.
Yeah, keep moving on. That's the title of your next song too, by the way.
Heck yeah, keep moving on, and just support everybody.
Yeah,
Support
absolutely.
behind everybody, and positive vibes.
You know, speaking of that and supporting people, I see that all the time too, and I love this among the independent artist community where they, listen to my show or other radio shows like this. They find some new talent, and then they might reach out to them and collaborate in writing a song or maybe doing a duet with them, and that has happened. I was telling you about my good friend Amanda Kine from Canada that Lauren set me up with, and her friend and mine now, James Downham. They just did a duet together, and I interviewed them together on the show.
Wow, that's amazing. Absolutely, that's great.
So that does happen. So let me ask you this. What is Tyler Lorett's dream gig if you haven't done it yet? I've seen you've done over 250 shows so far, plus all these festivals and everything. What is your dream gig? Maybe an artist that you would like to either open for that you haven't, or maybe do a duet with live on stage?
That's amazing. I got a couple of things I'm going to talk about here. Dream venue would 100% be the Grand Ole Opry or Red Rock. Both are really cool. Definitely Grand Ole Opry, though. That's amazing. One day, hopefully, I get on that stage and sing in that circle. I think it'd be really cool to open up for Lainey Wilson or Hardy or something like that. That'd be crazy.
Oh, that is awesome. I love that. I was playing Lainey Wilson as an independent artist, and Hardy too. I got some of his music from before he got signed. But, Things a Man Ought to Know, I think, was the song that really kicked it off for Lainey Wilson. She's went on to win CMA Entertainer of the Year, and she's also a pretty good actress. She's in that series Yellowstone from time to time.
Heck yeah, it's great. It's amazing. One of my favorite shows.
Yep. Now, have you shot a video to any of your songs? I didn't research that, but videos are really fun, huh?
Yeah, videos are awesome. Recently, I guess a few years back, I couldn't really film the videos because of all that crazy stuff going on. So we were doing lyric videos or animated videos kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But just this year, I filmed a video for Ain't That Guy. It was awesome. It was a fun time, and we were up at 5 a.m. trying to get some nice shots, and it was great.
Yeah, and
out there now on everything.
Such a lot of work goes into that. That is a process. You kind of got to pick your days and pick your weather and all that kind of stuff. And, it's a pretty neat process to do that. But, what is interesting to me, too, is a lot of movies have come out of country music songs, like Dolly Parton with 9 to 5. Kenny Rogers had that whole Gambler series back in the day, and there's been a lot of others.
Oh, yeah.
That's a neat thing too. And then Waylon Jennings, he did the voice to the Dukes of Hazzard for a long time. Just some good, and that song "Good Old Boys," just some good old boys.
Yeah, that's right. Cool.
And now John Schneider's making country music. I had the pleasure of interviewing him last year.
Oh, really? That's so cool.
Yep. And he was performing here in Branson too for a while, and I know you're going to be probably doing the same thing one of these days. So.
Yes, sir. One of these days, I'd love to get down there and sing some music for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. They love country music, and I love these up-and-comers like yourself, that nobody's ever heard of, and I was telling you that off of the air. The reason that I do this show and that I keep doing it is because I love watching your careers blossom, but it is a privilege to me to get to meet you on the radio airwaves along the way, and if we ever do meet in person, that's even better. But to put my voice over the intros of your songs and introduce you to the world is why we do what we do on this end.
That's amazing. Thanks so much for the support, and it's just great.
Yeah, I love doing it for you. Another great song called Moving On. Let's talk about this one. Tell us the story behind it.
Yeah, for sure. Moving On is about getting out of that so-called situationship and just going down a new road, and it's just good for both the people in that relationship just to move on forward and find better things.
Yes, absolutely.
I wrote that right after Shattered, and when I grew up a little bit and figured out that being heartbroken is very temporary. So
yeah. I was in my first marriage about as long as you've been alive, for 20 years, and now I've met my soulmate. That happened at 50 years old. I say life begins at 50. And, man, you just never know in this crazy life. But if you just keep plugging along, sometimes you do have to move on to make things better. But that's the way it happened for me.
Heck yeah, well, congratulations on that. That's amazing.
Thank you. And we are celebrating our 3rd anniversary next week, actually, on the 10th of October. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be good stuff. Ain't That Guy? What's the story behind the 3rd song, Ain't That Guy?
Yeah, Ain't That Guy. I wrote it with my co-writer, country artist Sasha. She is killing it right now in Nashville.
Uh-huh.
And wrote it with another fellow named Daryl Scott, amazing songwriter. He writes a lot of songs for, or not writes, but he writes with Jade Eagleson and a lot of other people. And another man named Adam Newcomb, which is my producer, and I've been working with him ever since I was 12 years old.
Nice.
So it's real cool to still be working with him. And yeah, this song is just about a reminder to all the ladies, I guess, that there's still some good guys left in this world, and don't stress about it. You'll find your right one eventually.
Absolutely. You know, and sometimes it happens when you're not looking too. That happened to me.
Heck yeah, 100%. Yeah, when you're not like looking for it, just hits you in the face, and then you're set pretty much.
Yep, absolutely. You mentioned Jade Eagleson. I've got a ton of his music. He's a super talented guy from Canada.
Yeah, 100%. He's super talented, and yeah, he's actually playing at the Opry in a couple of weeks here. So that's
nice.
insane.
Congratulations. I am actually streaming. I used to do the Grand Ole Opry, but I do this show out of Branson. It's called Branson Country USA, and that's what I'm thinking of you for. If you come here, maybe we could hook you up with that weekly show. It's a lot of fun too. And Rhonda Vincent, Rhonda Vincent, the Queen of Bluegrass, been on there many times.
Well, I'd love to be on there. That'd be cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Well, we would definitely love to see you, and I'll get you and Lauren the information on some of the venues here, and we'll hopefully see you in the live show capital of the world one of these days. But it's been great having you on the radio, Tyler. Tell us where folks can find you on social media if they want to check out more from Tyler Lorette.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. If you want to check me out on all my socials, you just got to type in my name, Tyler Lorette, TYLERLORETTE.com. You can find all my socials and all my streaming platforms there. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you for doing the program, and this is our first interview, but I bet you it won't be our last. If you come out with something new you want to promote, have Lauren or hit me up yourself. You got my number, and we'll do this again.
100%. Thank you so much.
Been a lot of fun. His name is Tyler Lorette. This is called Moving On the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Now I used to lonely Friday nights in a booth, drinking whiskey, no ice. They're going down too easy. Not looking forward to last call. You were the first to say let's end it all. Not sure I'm ready. Time to pull myself up. Gotta get this drink down. You and my beat of Silverado. I was hitting this last night. Oh, the nights I took you driving on a tailgate, kissing till 2. Took my foot off the gas. You fell out of love fast. Guess we took a shorter route. Just like those old dusty floorboards. Tears that rusted my heart right through. Let the whiskey chase you down until you're gone. 'Cause I'm moving on. Looks like turning off the lights. Back on the couch for one last sleepless night. Oh, I'll be leaving early. Got my bags all packed up. Take a last look around. Whispered goodbye in your ear while you pretend that you're sleeping sound. Oh, the nights I took you driving on my tailgate, kissing till 2. Took my foot off the gas. You fell out of love fast. Guess we took the shorter route. Just like those old dusty floorboards. Tears that rusted my heart right through. Let the whiskey chase you down until you're gone. 'Cause I'm moving on. Yeah, I'm moving on. Just one night took it all away when you decided to be untrue. No more tailgate kissing, I know what I'm missing. till you're gone. But I'm moving on. Cause I'm moving on.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
That guy's the kind that comes home at 2 a.m. if he comes home at all. And that guy's too busy hanging with his friends, and he can't even call. Yeah, he sure can tell a lie. He's the runaround kind, says he's putting you first. You're the last on his mind. Is he even worth those tears that you're crying? If it were up to me and you let me make you mine, then the whole world would see you're top of the line. But if you ain't end up being treated right, if what you need is losing sleep and lonely nights, if you get off being left high and dry, that's fine, but I ain't that guy. That guy likes to have a few more than one, and we ain't talking about a drink. That guy's real good at leading you on, but he ain't thinking about a ring. I'd never break your heart, no, I'd never let you down or leave you falling apart like you are right now. If it were up to me and you let me make you mine, then the whole world would see you're top of the line. But if you ain't end up being treated right, if what you need is losing sleep and lonely nights, if you get off being left high and dry, that's fine, but I ain't that guy. If it were up to me and you let me make you mine, then the whole world would see you're top of the line. But if you ain't end up being treated right, if what you need is losing sleep and lonely nights, if you get off being left high and dry, that's alright, honey, but I ain't that guy. No, I ain't that guy. I ain't that guy.
His name is Tyler Lorette. He is 21 years young. He's a great Canadian artist, and he's been all over the country here in the middle of the country in Nashville, I'll say, recording his music too. He is fantastic, and I Ain't That Guy. That's a great song, and I had a great time talking to Tyler Lorette. Go check him out on all social media and tell him Tim Kelly from The Tim Kelly Show sent you. Welcome to hour number 2 of The Tim Kelly Show. I'm broadcasting live on my website at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. I'm also over here on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air, and you can check me out live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. And I've got another great radio interview with another young Canadian artist at the bottom half of this next hour. Mr. Austin Ryder from Canada is going to join us on the program, and you're going to get to hear his debut single. He's only got one out to radio right now, and then we're going to play a couple of other great Canadian artists in his set as well. I want to start the hour off with this talented young gentleman, though, who's one of those artists that I talk about all the time that are keeping traditional country music alive. He was on season number 20 recently of the show American Idol here in the United States. His name is Dan Marshall. This is called Heaven's Honky Tonk on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
There's a place up above, past the big white clouds and the footprints on the moon. It's filled with the truth. It's got Gibson guitars and no broken hearts. I just wish it wasn't so far, 'cause right now George Jones, Johnny Cash, and Chris Ledoux sing talking in a corner booth. Haggards playing Mama Tried on an old bar stool. The bartender's turning water into whiskey. Everyone I love sipping cold beers are with me. I can see it now, the whole crowd singing along in heaven's honky-tonk. Every time I hear thunder, it makes me wonder if the bass drum is kicking a working man's blues, or the sound of the hardwoods meeting granddaddy's boots. Is he spinning grandma around on the floor? That's a dance he's waited so long for. And right now, George Jones, Johnny Cash, and Chris Ledoux sitting up there talking in a corner booth. Haggards playing Mama Tried on an old bar stool. The bartender's turning water into whiskey. Everyone I love sipping cold beers are with me. I can see it now, the whole crowd singing along in heaven's honky-tonk. Beat through final tune. Best believe we'll be sitting next to George Jones, Johnny Cash, and Chris Ledoux sitting up there talking in a corner booth. Haggards playing Mama Tried on an old bar stool. The bartender's turning water into whiskey. Everyone I love sipping cold beers are with me. I can see it now, the whole crowd singing along. Oh, I can see it now, that whole crowd singing along in heaven's honky-tonk. Heaven's honky-tonk.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do. Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
I sit here in this silence and I think of you again. With tear-stained cheeks, a heavy heart, so empty and full of pain. The days and nights merge into one, curtains drawn to block out the sun. Someone is taking you away when you want this to take. And yet the world hasn't stopped turning. Even though you're gone, the sun still sets and rises, and the birds still sing their song. Traffic keeps on moving, people walk on by, life just keeps on living, even though we've said goodbye. Oh, I still can't believe it when I think of all our dreams, the plans we made, the hope we had. You seem so within our reach. The emptiness I feel inside, the tears I cry each day and night, this longing that never goes away. You can't be replaced. yet the world hasn't stopped turning. Even though you're gone, the sun still sets and rises, and the birds still sing their song. Traffic keeps on moving, people walk on by, life just keeps on living, even though we're saying goodbye. And if I could, I'd bring you back again. I'd feel alive and smile like I did before. And my world would be in color then, and my dreams would be reality once more. But you're not coming back. I'm not okay with that. And yet the world hasn't stopped turning. Even though you're gone, the sun still sets and rises, and the birds still sing their song. Traffic keeps on moving, people walk on by, life just keeps on living, even though we're saying goodbye. I didn't want to say goodbye, even though we're saying goodbye.
She is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. That is AJ McLovely, and that is called The World Hasn't Stopped Turning. Well, hopefully we're turning some heads with this great new country music that we're playing on the radio tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. We call it New Music Friday, and we hope you're enjoying the show. We are in hour number 2. Let's keep the music going, and then here in about 20 minutes or so, I've got another great radio interview coming up as well with another great talented Canadian country artist by the name of Austin Ryder. This next artist is the son of John Michael Montgomery that makes great country music, and he plays 24/7 on my classic country station. His son is Walker Montgomery. This is called Leave Your Leaving Behind on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
You've been gone, long gone for a while. I've tried to move on, but I can't get past your smile. Girl, I'm not over you, not by a million miles. Don't know if I'll ever leave your leaving behind. Find a little peace of mind. You set me free where I can't fly. I keep hoping and praying someday that I might leave your leaving behind. I know it's crazy to be standing at your door. I stayed away till I can't take it anymore. Is there any way to be the way we were before? 'Cause I'm not sure I can leave your leaving behind. Find a little peace of mind. Set me free where I can fly. I keep hoping and praying someday that I might leave your leaving behind. If you just say the word, I'll walk away from you. I'll admit that we are through. But if you feel the way I do, girl, leave your leaving behind. Help me find some peace of mind. Set me free where I can fly. I've been hoping and praying someday that I might leave your leaving behind.
New country sounds like this.
I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane.
And this.
I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar.
And this.
99 Halo couldn't take you away.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Tonight I'm staring at the bottom of an empty glass. It ain't the first and it sure as hell won't be the last. Thinking about memories back in the day, I'd be up losing sleep just cursing your name. But I packed you up and left it in the past. After 3 drinks, 2 hours climbing up the walls of this old locked tower. Right now, tonight I finally get the feeling it'll be alright. I carried you through hell, but now I'm done. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, I'm starting at 1. Tonight I'm staring at the pieces that are left of me. You couldn't break me down, but there's an old soft side I still can't see. Fast cars and freedom, drunk Friday nights. There's no look over your shoulder, no worries in sight. Here's to the new and the best I'll ever be. After 3 drinks, 2 hours climbing up the walls of this old locked tower. Right now, tonight I finally get the feeling it'll be alright. I carried you through hell, but now I'm done. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, I'm starting at 1. Starting at 1. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, climbing up the walls of this old locked tower. Right now, tonight I finally get the feeling it'll be alright. I carried you through hell, but now I'm done. Oh, I carried you through hell, but now I'm done. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, I'm starting at 1. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, I'm starting at 1.
Her name is Ashley Ewing. She is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. That is her brand new single. It is called 3, 2, 1, I Love It. That's the countdown to when I go live on TikTok, as a matter of fact. You can follow me over there at Tim Kelly on air, and Ashley Ewing all over social media as well. Go like her music page. I just did, and we became Facebook friends, and we were talking before the show tonight, and I found out she's going to be coming to Branson next month, so we're going to hook up, meet in person, and we're going to book her for a radio interview on this program. She will be a special guest of mine real soon, and she's going to send over some other music. We'll get her on Triple Play Thursday and all of that. I've had several radio interviews with this next talented gentleman, and he keeps making great country music. That's what he does. His name is Trey Calloway. You definitely want to give him a follow at Trey Calloway Music. We're going to play his song, one more, and then we're going to have another great radio interview on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio. How about Trey Calloway's new single called That Was Us on New Country's Best?
That was us in that old Ford, jar of moonshine rolling round on the floor, burning that road up just like we ran that town, headed out to Black Farm Road for one more night of throwing it down. Oh man, those memories, they still get to me. That's us. Right there, living it up, back in the good times, when the cheap wine and the Jack D filled our cup. Man, we did our share of falling, we were learning how to fly, we were breaking hearts and falling in love. Man, that was us. And here we are, in my daddy's Mustang, cruising down that highway. Man, she sure could sing. And I got a little nervous every time I stole a kiss. But girl, I smile when I think about us leaning in. That's us, right there living it up, back in the good times, when the cheap wine and the Jack D filled our cup. Man, we did our share of falling, we were learning how to fly, we were breaking hearts and falling in love. Man, that was us. Yeah, those memories, they'll always get to me. That was us, right there living it up, back in the good times, when the cheap wine and the Jack D filled our cup. Man, we did our share of falling, we were learning how to fly, we were breaking hearts and falling in love. Man, that was us.
Kenny Kershaw, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
If there's a deal to be made, a wall to knock down, you need a go-getter to pull it all together. Let me tell you right now. Well, if you ask me to get it done, yeah, then you've already won. 'Cause I am the closer. I am the closer.
How about some country music that rocks right there? His name is Kenny Curcio. He is my good friend from New Jersey. That is his brand new single. Just got that in my email a day or two ago and putting it out to New Music Friday tonight. It is called The Closer. Kenny Curcio. Man, that's a good song. And our radio interview is in the Tim Kelly Show archives. You can check that out. That tab is at the top of the homepage of my website at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. And we're going to put two more in the Tim Kelly Show archives tonight. I've got Austin Ryder coming up next, and Tyler Lorette from a little bit earlier this evening going to go in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. All of our interviews go in there. They are downloadable. The artists can share them on their social media, and you guys can listen to them over and over again. This next young lady from Texas is also in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. We just recently had our first great radio interview. Her name is Megan Irby from Texas. This is called Long Ride on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio. New country's best on this New Music Friday.
This town is slowing down. Sun is falling asleep. Full moon is hiding out behind those live oak trees. Come on, let's take a drive. We got nothing to do. Babe, go grab the key. I'll put on my shoes. I wanna take a long ride. Back road in the moonlight. Stare into those deep brown eyes. Stay up too late. Baby, move a little closer. I lay my head up on your shoulder. We're only getting older. Let's not wait. I wanna take a long ride. Sound up, humming along. It's just you and me. Never should've waited this long. Grabbing at the summer breeze. We got the world right now. We ain't got the time. And even though it's running out, forever you'll be mine. Yeah. I wanna take a long ride. Back road in the moonlight. Stare into those deep brown eyes. Stay up too late. Baby, move a little closer. I lay my head up on your shoulder. We're only getting older. Let's not wait. I wanna take a long ride. Blaring Kojo on the radio. Do I am dear rodeo. I don't care as long as I'm with you. Lay back, find a shooting star.
listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is New Music Friday, and we're playing the best in new country music all show long tonight, and a couple of great radio interviews in the mix. And tonight, I have a brand new artist from Canada. His name is Austin Ryder, with a debut single that we're going to play in just a little bit. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for having me.
You are welcome. Thanks for doing the program. I sure appreciate it. And we want to give a big shout out to Lauren Tutty from Lauren Tutty Promotions, who I've been working with for quite a while, that helped me arrange the interview with you tonight. It's a pleasure to have you on.
Yes, that's great that she's been able to organize this. So thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. You were telling me off the air that this is your debut single. You was pitched this song out of Nashville, Tennessee. It's called Spin, and I'm a DJ, and I love spinning new country, as I pointed out just a minute ago, and I'm excited to spin your song.
Yeah, no, it should be good. It's exciting. This is my first single up to country radio, so I'm super excited to get you guys to hear it.
Absolutely. What part of Canada are you in, or did you grow up in?
So I grew up right in the middle. For you down south that aren't familiar with Canada, right above like North Dakota. I grew up in Manitoba, so just a small little prairie town. And I kind of got into music through my father, who's part of a band, and so I got my start, playing shows with him, opening up when I got a little bit older, but starting off as just a guest with his show. And it's kind of grown into me doing my own shows and still opening up and being a part of his shows. So now I spend my time above Montana in cowboy country in Alberta. And I go to school out here in Calgary, and I'm in my fourth and final year of biochemistry. So that's kind of where I'm located at the moment.
Wow. Okay. Man, I got a biochemist on here. I don't know if I've ever talked to one of those before. Hopefully I can keep up.
It's definitely different, but it's a lot of fun. It's challenging. So.
Absolutely. Now, your father being in a band, that helped your interest in music, but I say of a young person like yourself, male, female, whatever, there's a lot of genres out there. Why did you in particular pick country music?
Yeah, for sure. That's a great question. I think it's the kind of music that I grew up on, Brooks and Dunn, Shania Twain, guys like that that just have such a great sound, and it's real, true, traditional country. I think I just fell in love with the genre through people like that. So that's where I got my start and my love for country, and it's just continued from there.
That is the reason I'm doing country radio, is that 90s country. That got me, and so much so that I love it. I had to start a classic country radio station, so I told you what my website is, and you're on it tonight. You can click that classic country radio tab, and if you love it like I do, you can listen to it 24/7 over there, and it's all commercial free too. Good stuff.
Awesome. Well, I would definitely have to check that out.
Yeah, absolutely. So let me ask you this. Now, this song was pitched to you out of Nashville. You said you got into songwriting, and you've been doing that for just a little bit. But now, your dad being in a band and everything like that, have you learned to play instruments? And if so, were you self-taught, or did you take lessons, or what?
Yeah, so I started off taking lessons, instrument lessons. I took a year of keyboard, and then 2 years of violin. I wasn't loving either of those, so I switched to guitar, and now I play guitar in the band. And I actually learned guitar from the same guy that taught my father. So he was a seasoned veteran at the instrument, if you will. And he actually got to teach us both, which was pretty cool and special. So I enjoy playing guitar, and in my free time, actually, I play at the Sick Kids Ronald McDonald House here in Calgary when I'm in university.
Nice.
I play there Friday nights for the kids, so I get to practice quite a bit. So it's nice.
Man, that is really cool. I didn't even realize that, but I suppose it is. That Ronald McDonald House thing is universal. Man, my brother at one point benefited from that, and they got in a financial bind and everything, and they got some help from them a long time ago. So I still every once in a while try to donate to that when I go to McDonald's. I don't do it too much, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a needed service that they provide.
Yeah, and it shows that
anytime I can help.
Absolutely, it shows that you're a caring person too, as a young person. I love hearing that that you care about young kids and how they are impacted by music. And boy, isn't that the truth? You when you do get into songwriting, a lot of times it's the story of your life and things that you went through growing up, and it's always something that somebody else can relate to, isn't it?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'll agree with me on this, that country music really tells the best stories. They say it's 3 chords and the truth.
I couldn't agree more. Yep, exactly.
So, I love storytelling, and music does that in 4 or 5 minutes. It's always amazing how that wraps up that quick. But a lot of movies have been made, too, out of songs, and I think that is really cool. And I don't know if you've thought about this later on, but you probably have. But, one of your songs, if you keep going, may end up in a great music video that goes viral and gets thousands of views, or maybe ends up in a movie. You never know.
This is true, yeah.
Yep. So
the future is definitely a possibility. So yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us about in school now. You're, I guess, probably full time doing what you're doing in bioscience or something.
Yeah, in biochemistry.
Biochemistry.
I definitely it's definitely a full time gig, and I graduate in April with my Bachelor in Honors. So
that is awesome.
It's exciting.
So what are your plans? Are you going to try to put together a band, or do you already have a band and do just shows on the weekends, or what?
Yeah, so I've got a band back home in Manitoba that I play with during the summer months, gigs with my father and whatnot, and then during the school year when I'm out here in Calgary, there's lots of different guys out here that'll put together a band and work with you. So I've played with a couple different bands out here and a couple different gigs, but yeah, I don't have a set band out here. It's just kind of who's available and let's run with it. So yeah, it's definitely 2 different worlds, being out here at school where there's a lot of people, and then going back home where there's only so many people that know how to play an instrument. So yeah, it's cool getting to work with a bunch of different types of people and learning how different sort of people work and their stage presence and how they interact with the crowd. It's cool. Yep,
that is. And speaking of that, since this is your debut single and everything, you've probably been performing enough, though, that you've gotten over the stage fright and that kind of thing. So getting in front of an audience probably doesn't bother you at all, does it?
Yeah, no, I mean, I still get a little bit of nerves and whatnot, and especially, those larger crowds that you see, because, there's still something can go wrong, or your mic cuts out, or your cord stops working, or you drop your guitar, or whatever. But that's part of the show, but yeah, it's definitely a bug that I have now, and I can't wait for the next one. It's not something I get overly nervous or anxious about now. So
boy, it's the same way on this end. I've been doing this radio program 12 years now, and live radio, there's nothing like it. There could be little technical glitches here and there, and I've had that, but yeah, it's just part of it, and I love doing it because I get to hear all of this great music a lot of times first, and be the first one to play it, or maybe do your very first radio interview. Have you done several of these?
I've been interviewed before, but definitely not this far south and on this big of a platform, so I'm super thrilled about this one.
Well, I'm super thrilled to play you and get your music out there to the world. And I was telling you all the radio stations we're on, and give a big shout out to them at the beginning of the show. So, and I really believe that country music is universal. The more internet stations I pick up, I have no idea of my reach. I don't have any idea of their reach. I see some stats, on some platforms, but you never know who's listening, and I know by the emails that I get that people are wanting to be on this program and asking for interviews and loving the program, and I'm like, how did you find me? And I kind of worked it out so that KICR, the ICR stands for Indie Country Radio, and if you just Google that, you're going to pop up on me. So that kind of works out.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
Lauren Tutty's been a fantastic promoter, and she sends me what I can call New Country's Best. That's our tagline in the show. So I can definitely say that about your debut single. It's one of the good ones out there.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm sure you're excited about what you're seeing probably already in streams and things like that are going on with it.
yeah, it's been exciting and surpassing my biggest wishes so far. So yeah, it's cool.
Yep. Now, away from college, away from music, what do you like to do for fun?
Yeah, so I I joke around with my friends and my Instagram followers that you can't just sing about being a cowboy. You got to really be a cowboy.
Yeah.
And so in my free time, I really enjoy riding. I have a horse, and I do that. So I spend my free time saddling up and hitting the trails. And yeah, in the summer months when I'm back home, I work as a wrangler at a stables at a Bible camp.
Wow.
And yeah, that's what I enjoy doing. But I love being outdoors. When I'm away from my horse, I love hiking and biking and just being out in the fresh air.
That is awesome. And you guys get some rough winters out there too, don't you?
We do, yeah. It gets pretty cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, some snow, but mostly some freezing cold weather. So
yeah. So that's good stuff, man. And you look like a cowboy in the CD cover or album cover, whatever it's going to be for Spin. You're dressed pretty nice there. You look like a cowboy.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Now, I've got a couple of other great artists that I put in this program. I like to play at least 3 songs through the interview, but you only have the one spin, so we're going to play that here in a little bit, and then we're going to come back and talk some more. But I've also got a couple of artists that I just recently interviewed, and Lauren Tuddy helped me hook me up with these folks, James Downham and Amanda Kine, and their single duet that they did together. And then we're going to play Gord Banford, who's a 26-time Canadian Country Music Association Award winner, and he's been a special guest on my program a couple of times as well. So we're going to play Austin Ryder Spin, and then if you can hang out with us just a little bit longer, we'll come back and talk to you some more on the Tim Kelly Show. Yeah, the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Everybody's wanting their music high tech. We like a vinyl kind of thing. Everybody's rolling in new stuff, big trucks. We like our own Mustang. This is our ride, this is our life. Ain't gotta make this love just like everybody else is out there. We got it going on. We put our own spin on it. Come on, switch it on and let it play the way we want it. No rhymes, no rules, we can own it. Sounds so good, baby, don't it? We put our own spin on it. Yeah, spin on it. Ain't nothing wrong with the same old status quo, but we like it customized. We'll mix it up with some Coldplay, George Strait, a little Georgia on my mind. Tonight is yours and mine. We got it going on. We put our own spin on it. Come on, switch it on and let it play the way we want it. No rhymes, no rules, we can own it. Sounds so good, baby, don't it? We put our own spin on it. This is our ride, this is our life. Ain't gotta make this love just like everybody else, 'cause we ain't everybody else. We got it going on. We got it going on, yeah. We got it going on. We put our own spin on it. Come on, switch it on and let it play the way we want it. And no rhymes, no rules, we can own it.
That is the debut single for Austin Ryder. It is called Spin, and you just heard the song, and love the song, man. That is a great one, and I look forward to hearing more from you.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we'll be hitting the studio very soon again, so definitely stay tuned for more. And yeah, thank you for that.
Sounds good. I do this show on Thursday nights called Triple Play Thursday, where I play 3 songs in a row from every artist. And so nobody else, I don't think, does that in radio. You know, I had a guy tell me he used to get in trouble if he played 2 females in a row. So playing a female artist 3 times, that's unheard of in radio. But I love doing that because it shows the versatility of an artist. You know, you might make a great slow dancing song or a ballad, and then something that makes people want to get out on the dance floor, or, you know, one that just tells the great stories like we talked about.
No, exactly. And I think that's super important that you're doing that for people. So
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love doing it. And this is our first radio interview, but I hope you come back and we can do some more.
We'll definitely be back.
Absolutely. Now, if folks want to reach out to you, where can they find you on social media? I looked at your Facebook page and everything, and I think you got a link tree to a lot of your stuff, but I'll let you tell it.
Yeah, for sure. So definitely check out my Facebook and my Instagram. I'm at Austin Ryder on Facebook and at The Austin Ryder on Instagram, and both of those have my link tree in the bio. And also check out my YouTube channel. We back on September 6th, we posted my first ever YouTube music video to Spin, the song that you guys just heard. So definitely go check that out as well. And yeah, definitely stay tuned.
Absolutely. And speaking of videos again, isn't that a fun process of making a video to a song?
It is. It's definitely so different. The creative process from creating a song to creating the video is definitely different. It was super fun and laid back, and you know, taking all the cuts and whatnot and putting it together was a lot of fun. So.
Absolutely. Now, I do want to ask you this question because you are a new artist. So, and you've been doing some shows. You said, you know, with your buddies in the band and on the weekends and when you're out of school and that type of thing. So let me ask you this one. What is your dream gig, an artist that you would like to perform, open for, or maybe do a duet with live on stage? Who might be some names we might know, or maybe not know? I don't know.
Good question. I think a dream gig would be the Grand Ole Opry.
Uh-huh.
I think that is such a special stage. And some names that I hope you would know is like Chris Stapleton or Cody Johnson, guys like that who are just... I've seen Cody live. I've seen Chris live as well.
No kidding.
And both of them are just incredible. Chris's vocals are unmatched, and Cody's stage presence and the way he can unite a crowd is unreal. So those are some pretty big names, but yeah.
You got it, man. I was playing Cody Johnson as an independent artist, and now he got his big break and his record deal. But as an independent artist, I believe he still is the only one that sold out NRG Stadium down there in Houston, Texas, as an independent. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
That was a big break for George Strait. I don't know if you know the story behind that, but back in 1983, George had just gotten discovered 2 years prior by Irv Woolsey, his manager, that has since passed away just recently. But an artist got sick, and they wanted him to come and perform at the Houston Livestock and Rodeo. So they called George Strait off his ranch, and, you know, he cuts horses and does all that cowboy stuff too, kind of like you, wants to be a cowboy. He's a real one too. And so he came and took the place of an artist that got sick, and the artist was Eddie Rabbitt that couldn't make that gig, and George took his place, and the rest is history, as they say.
Huh. Cool.
So, and then 60 number ones later.
Yeah, no kidding.
Isn't that something? And he wasn't a big songwriter. Dean Dillon wrote a lot of George's stuff, and now he's in the Country Music Hall of Fame for songwriting. But just such a smooth voice and so recognizable. And isn't that true of a song? And that's your goal too. You know, if somebody just hears a few licks when you get started and you playing the guitar or whatever instrument you're playing, you know, you don't even have to start singing when folks know the song, when it becomes classic like that, huh?
Yeah, that's a special moment.
That is, and that's the goal of every artist. Well, man, we hope it happens for you, and I look forward to hearing more from you. Spin is fantastic, and it's been a pleasure having you on, Austin Ryder.
Well, thank you so much. I truly appreciate your time, and take care, Tim.
You too, and come back anytime. We'd love to have you back on as well.
For sure, we'll be back.
James Downham and Amanda Kine, their brand new duet together is called Another Round. We're going to play that, and then Gord Banford's going to kick off the top of the next hour on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best on this New Music Friday.
But I ain't no Johnny and you ain't no June. No amount of Black Label could get that song off of my mind.
We play that old drinking game where I say I'm over you, but I know I'm lying and you know that ain't true. So order 'em up and let's not waste any more time.
Another round, another shot. We'll throw it back like it's Jack on the rocks. You and I, still chasing that high, just like we've done 1,000 times before. The same old bar, we'll shut it down. Can't forget you in this knocked-out town. Don't care what the proof is,
baby, let's do this.
Bartender, pour me one more, give me another round. You're drinking wine by the bottle,
you're drinking bourbon by the glass.
We're a two-step away from a 12-step relapse.
It's almost last call, we're falling all over.
Again and again and again. Another round, another shot. We'll throw it back like it's Jack on the rocks. You and I, still chasing that high, just like we've done 1,000 times before. The same old bar, we'll shut it down. Can't forget you in this knocked-out town. Don't care what the proof is,
baby, let's do this.
Bartender, pour me one more, give me another round. In the morning it'll sink in, and we'll wonder what the hell we were drinking. Another round, another shot. We'll throw it back like it's Jack on the rocks.
You and I, still chasing that high, just like we've done 1,000 times before.
The same old bar, we'll shut it down. Can't forget you in this knocked-out town. Don't care what the proof is,
baby, let's do this.
Bartender, pour me one more, give me another round.
Best in New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
We learn to crawl and walk and play ball on it. We skin our knees, plant seeds and grow crops on it. We wash it off at the end of a hard day's work. We lay stones, build our homes and break bones on it. Wear honest holes in our old blue jeans on it. Our trucks run better with a fresh coat of back road dust from Canadian dirt. It's highways and cities and water tower towns. It's cowboys and hippies and whiskey rounds. Jesus and mama, tattoos and home team shirts. And it's Mustangs and tractors, rusty barbed wire. It's guitars and cold beers and back 45s. Give all you got to it, some gave all for it. Canadian dirt. We learned to drive, rope and ride and love life on it. We say I do and honeymoon our new bride on it. Live every day and raise our babies on Canadian dirt. It's highways and cities and water tower towns. It's cowboys and hippies and whiskey rounds, Jesus and mama, tattoos and home team shirts. Oh yeah, and it's Mustangs and tractors, rusty barbed wire. It's guitars and cold beers and back 45s. Give all you got to it, some gave all for it. Canadian dirt. And it's Mustangs and tractors, rusty barbed wire. It's guitars and cold beers and back 45s. Give all you got, knowing some gave all for it. Canadian dirt. And our roots run deep on our family trees, planted in Canadian dirt.
He is a 26-time Canadian Country Music Association Award winner, 3-time Male Vocalist of the Year, and my good friend, a 2-time special guest on the Tim Kelly Show, Mr. Gord Banford from Canada originally, and also Austin Ryder tonight. What a great radio interview with that young man, and also played music from Amanda Kind and James Downham. Absolutely love their music as well. All good stuff. Man, isn't Canada talented? And great to have those Canadian country music artists on the program tonight. Welcome to hour number 3 of the Tim Kelly Show. Getting ready to kick it off on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. I am broadcasting from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. We've got 60 more minutes of the best in new country in this live show tonight. We call it New Music Friday. I got to meet this next artist, though, last week here in Branson, Missouri. He put on a great show at the Sun Theater in Branson, and him and his wife were both awesome. We love meeting them, and got some of his merch, too. In fact, hang on just one second. Let me jump over here and get my Bobby Marquez hat. There you go. And I'm live on TikTok and YouTube as well. And we grabbed a hat from Bobby and a t-shirt and all that kind of stuff. So he is fantastic, and he is from the great state of Texas. He's currently doing a show right now, but I guarantee he's going to like this because he's tagged in it after the program is over. And he's doing a duet here, a great duet with a young lady that we met in Branson about 2 years ago. She is the queen of bluegrass, Miss Rhonda Vincent. She lives in Lake Ozark, Missouri, and travels back and forth to Nashville all the time and performs at the Grand Ole Opry and lots of other venues. This is Bobby Marquez and Rhonda Vincent. This is called For a While. Stay for a while, will ya? On the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
You were here for a while, sharing your kiss and your smile. You could calm my heart with just one touch. That's one reason I love you so much. If I knew then what I know now, my pride would not keep me from the love we found. For a while, you were here for a while. It felt so real, but there's no one on earth who could love me, and there's no one who could adore me like you did. For a while,
You were here for a while, feeling your arms around me
felt like we had opened heaven's door. Now I regret we let each other go. There's no one who could save my soul for a while. You were here for a while. It felt so real, but there's no one on earth who could love me. And there's no one who could adore me like you did. For a while, we had everything, you and me, but we took it all for granted. If we could only get it back. For a while, you were here for a while. It felt so real, but there's no one on earth who could love me. And there's no one who could adore me like you did. For a while.
For a while. Ooh.
For a while.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music. I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
Well, I should have known better when I looked in her eyes. Thought I saw love, but it was just a lie. Should have known better than to fall in love with you. I should have known better than to trust the words that every other man but me had heard. Should have known better than to fall in love with you. Well, I should have known better. Should have known better. Should have known better. Should have known better. I should have known better than to fall in love with you. Well, I should have known better. Should have known better. I should have known better. Should have known better. I should have known better than to fall in love with you. Well, I know every time that I was gone, you were out partying till the break of dawn. Should have known better than to fall in love with you. I should have known better than to leave you alone with all the male friends on your cell phone. Should have known better than to fall in love with you. I should have known better. Should have known better. I should have known better. Should have known better. Should have known better than to fall in love with you. Well, I should have known better. Should have known better. I should have known better. Should have known better. I should have known better than to fall in love with you. While I was out working from Candle K, you were out slumming with some young scat. Should have known better than to fall in love with you. I should have known better than to say I do, 'cause those words didn't mean a damn to you. Should've known better than to fall in love with you. I should've known better. Should've known better. I should've known better. Should've known better. I should've known better than to fall in love with you. I should've known better. Should've known better. I should've known better. Should've known better. I should've known better than to fall in love with you. I should've known better than to fall in love with you. Should've known better than to fall in love with you.
He is my good friend Dennis Ledbetter. That is one of his latest singles. It is called I Should Have Known Better. Man, I love that song. That is awesome. And thank you, Dennis, for sending that over. And your crew, man, I've gotten that song from several people. Had to put it on tonight on New Music Friday. We met Dennis Ledbetter, my wife and I, in Nashville, Tennessee back in 2016 at the world-famous Wild Horse Saloon when we took home that night on November the 7th a couple of Nashville Universe Awards, and I've got them right here on my trophy case. And what a fantastic night that was. Always a pleasure to hang out with Dennis Ledbetter, and he makes traditional great country music. This next artist is making her radio debut tonight on the program. Her latest single is called Fail Big. If you're gonna fail, fail big. Her name is Brenda Kay. That is C-A-Y on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Sticks around for days. A compliment's a fast spark that quickly fades away. I don't mind the fire, 'cause it lights my way to follow the greats who weren't afraid to make mistakes. I wanna fail like Disney and KFC. Write a song that'll never make it like Bohemian Rhapsody. Critics have no say. They don't decide what I write or what I sing and play. Like others before me, I've learned no pain, no gain. Falling's a step to becoming a household name. I wanna fail like Disney and KFC. Write a song that'll never make it like Bohemian Rhapsody. I wanna go up in history. I want my name headlining gigs. I wanna fail big. I wanna fail big. I don't need it to be easy. I just need possibles. On the way up, I'ma stay tough, 'cause I wanna be unstoppable. I wanna fail like Disney and KFC. Write a song that'll never make it like Bohemian Rhapsody. I wanna go up in history. I want my name headlining gigs. I wanna fail big. I wanna fail big.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
colors, this I know. And I've seen everyone on the rainbow. This one girl, she has a special color. It's unique and different from all the others. She don't know that she glows. You're bright gold like the angels in my dreams. And like snow falling on top of those trees. She's the purest thing that I'd ever seen. And it is the prettiest shade of gold. One glance and it puts me in a chokehold. And I remember everything she says. I hope that she won't mind my neck glows red. She don't know that she glows. They're bright gold like the angels in my dreams. And like snow falling on top of those trees. She's the purest thing that I'd ever seen. Her eyes remind me of the sky. And that auburn hair looks like a sunrise. Don't you get me started on her smile. 'Cause everything about her drives me wild. She don't know that she glows. A bright gold like the angels in my dreams. And like snow falling on top of those trees. She's the purest thing that I'd ever seen. She's the purest thing that I'd ever seen.
That is more great country music from across the pond. He is from the UK. His name is Trip Hamby, Hamby, and his song there is called She Glows. I absolutely love the sound of that. I tell you all the time, country music is universal. We get it from around the world and send it right back to the world on 7 different radio stations around the country and around the world that syndicate the Tim Kelly Show. Check out all of our radio partners on the Radio Partners tab on the page of my website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. This next artist sent me a great song this week, and he used to play with Vern Gosdin back in the day. He is my new social media friend, Mike McCarroll. This is called Some Kind of Fire on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Just one touch, it don't take much to get that burning down deep inside and fan the flames that we can't hide. Just one kiss, I can't resist, breathing words upon your skin. I got a feeling this won't ever end. That's some kind of fire, some kind of flame, burning out of control, and it can't be tamed. first kiss. Yeah, it's some kind of fever coming over me. It's kind of like love in the first degree. It's some kind of fire, some kind of flame you're putting on me. I can't deny that look in your eye. Yeah, it turns me on and melts me down. Baby, you ain't just fooling around. I see you turning up the heat, making it sweet. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do to let you know my love is true. That's some kind of fire, some kind of flame, burning out of control and it can't be tamed. I remember the ember that started with our first kiss. Yeah, it's some kind of fever coming over me. It's kind of like love in the first degree. It's some kind of fire, some kind of flame you're putting on me. That's some kind of fire, some kind of flame, burning out of control and it can't be tamed. I remember the ember that started with our first kiss. Yeah, it's some kind of fever coming over me. It's kind of like love in the first degree. It's some kind of fire, some kind of flame you're putting on me. Yeah, it's some kind of fire, some kind of flame you're putting on me.
You're listening to New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Cross your legs and watch your weight and speak when spoken to. Smile sweetly, make it easy, but don't put out too soon. Life is full of all these rules, you gotta fall in line. But who said I gotta make them mine? Call me young and dumb, call me what you like. Calling me a child isn't gonna change my mind. Maybe I'm a fool, taking roads you never drive, but I'll get to where I'm going to in my own time.
She is my good friend McKenna Faith Winters. That is her brand new single out to radio right now. It is called In My Own Time. That is a great, great song, and she is a talented young lady as well, 16 years young, and killing it in the world of country music. She's releasing a new song every couple of months, and we keep playing her on KICR Indie Country Radio and The Tim Kelly Show. This next artist is making his radio debut tonight on the program. He is a great artist from the state of Texas. His name is Keller Cox. This is called Good Again, Amen on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Yes, sir. No, ma'am. Look 'em in the eye when you're shaking hands. Growing up, you're taught to treat somebody like you ought to. But these days feels like we're so caught up, we all lost sight. Who's wrong, who's right? We all pick sides like life ain't hard enough. What happened to the good guys? What happened to the cowboys? What happened to the times get tough, but you still stick around, boys? I know it ain't the same as back then, but sometimes I get tired of watching all the bad guys when I could use a little good again. Amen. Time was late. The words you said meant something. The words in red meant more. What happened to the good guys? What happened to the cowboys? What happened to the times get tough, but you still stick around, boys? I know it ain't the same as back then, but sometimes I get tired of watching all the bad guys when I could use a little good again. Amen. What happened to the good guys? What happened to the cowboys? What happened to the times get tough, but you still stick around, boys? What happened to the good guys? What happened to the cowboys? What happened to the times get tough, but you still stick around, boys? I know it ain't the same as back then, but sometimes I get tired of watching all the bad guys when I could use a little good again. Amen. Oh, good again. Amen.
New country sounds like this.
Hey, moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey, moon, I'm down to my last shot.
And this.
Felt like living and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me.
And this.
Hey, pretty boy, you were pretty sure it was gonna work out for you.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
I was scrolling through my phone, feeling blue. Needed some company to get me through. I swiped right and I saw your face. Well, I knew right then after the first day that you're the perfect blend of everything I need. A little bit of sour and a whole lot of sweet. I'm addicted to your love. on the pier watching the sun go down. Talked about our dreams and getting out of this town. Love like this is too good to be, but honey, deep down you were meant for me. Yeah, you're the perfect blend of everything I need. A little bit of sour and a whole lot of sweet. I'm addicted to your love and I can't get enough. Nothing tastes better than the homemade stuff. 'Cause you remind me of peach iced tea. Peach iced tea. The moment you came into my life, I knew you were my bubbly paradise. You're the perfect blend of everything I need. A little bit of sour and a whole lot of sweet. I'm addicted to your love and I can't get enough. Nothing tastes better than the homemade stuff. 'Cause you remind me of peach iced tea. Peach iced tea. Peach iced tea. Peach iced tea.
Making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show, her name is Haley Verall. She is from Canada as well, and that is her latest single out called Peach Iced Tea. Man, there's a song about everything right now on radio. I absolutely love that. That's a drinking song there, but no liquor involved, no whiskey or nothing. I love Peach Iced Tea. I love those peach energy drinks too. I'm addicted to all of that. Love it. Well, how about the talented young artist I'm playing on the radio tonight? And I've interviewed a couple of great ones from Canada as well. Here's another one. His name is Caden Wilson. This is called Make Her Love Me on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, new country's best on a New Music Friday.
Daddy knows the answer to everything. How to skin a buck and wet a lime and fix that truck to make it mine. But Daddy, there's something I need to know. I love a girl that don't love me. I know that I'd treat her like a queen. To me, that's exactly what she is. I pray one day she'll come around. I'd steal her heart if I knew how. So Daddy, can you please tell me, how do I make her love me? Well, I've done all that I know to do. I've held the door, I heard her cry about all them other guys, but I can't seem to make her mine. I love a girl that don't love me. I know that I treat her like a queen. To me, that's exactly what she is. I pray one day she'll come around. I'd steal her heart if I knew how. So Daddy, can you please tell me, how do I make her love me? I took her hand, she took my name, and now that she feels the same. I get to love a girl that now loves me. I always treat her like a queen, and cause to me that's exactly what she is. And now I finally made her mine. I love her till the day we die. Daddy, thank you for all your advice. I finally made her mine.
for Football Chiefs Kingdom?
The Chiefs are back-to-back Super Bowl champions. It is a dynasty.
Mahomes looks to throw. It is caught by Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. They've done it. The team that is just gritty and gutsy. How about those Chiefs?
Stream the Kansas City Chiefs games all season long on your official Branson radio home of the Chiefs.
One of the greatest duos in the history of the National Football League. Patrick Mahomes to Travis Kelsey.
KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. Go Chiefs!
Yeah, I saw you, honey. Offside and holding. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Offside and holding, baby. Holding on to someone else. Backfield in motion. I'm gonna have to penalize you. You're home. Backfield in motion, baby. You know that's against the rules. You know you cheated, faking the count. You know you're balking, baby. Strike three and you're out. And I caught you with your backfield in motion. I'm gonna have to penalize you. You're home. Backfield in motion, baby. You know that's against the rules. First down. You started cheating on me. Second down. I was too blind to see. Third down. You know I love you so. Slow down, baby. I gotta let you go because I caught you with your backfield in motion. I'm gonna have to penalize you. Backfield in motion, baby. You know that's against the rules. Now you will see just how I felt. You beat me to the punch, honey, but you hit me below the belt. And I caught you with your backfield in motion. I'm gonna have to penalize you. Backfield in motion, baby. You know that's against the rules. Backfield in motion. I caught you, honey. Backfield in motion. Yeah, I saw it all.
That is brand new music from my good friend Vernon Husky. I love that one. It is called Backfield in Motion. I had to play the Chiefs promo before that, and that is a great song. Vernon Husky right there, ladies and gentlemen. Backfield in Motion. Speaking of that, we're going to be live for Monday Night Football. I'm going to go on the air at 4 o'clock Central Time till 7 o'clock Central this next Monday night before the Kansas City Chiefs take on the New Orleans Saints on Monday Night Football. The game's going to be on ESPN. We're going to be watching it on the big screen TVs at K9 Hideaway. That is at Plainview and Campbell in Springfield, Missouri. It's a great dog boarding facility. I've done one show from there, and we're going to do another one this Monday night. And so come over and watch the game with us. Bring your pets, and there's going to be food trucks there and treats for the dogs as well. It's going to be a great, great time. And go Chiefs, by the way. How about this next artist who makes great country music? His name is Will Bannister. This is called Forever With You on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a New Music Friday.
Girl, I know I hurt you bad. I I'd sure love to have you back. I just pray that you give me a chance. God got mad as hell at me and put me through some misery for treating one of his angels like that. If I never see you in this world, I'll be up there somewhere waiting on you, girl, other side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you. If I know you, I know you drink. Heaven's got a Tennessee with a stream and a cabin for two. When I get there, I'll find that place and sit there every single day on the porch just waiting for you. If I never see you in this world, I'll be up there somewhere waiting on you, girl, other side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you. If I never see you in this world, I'll be up there somewhere waiting on you, girl, other side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you.
Nobody knows new country like we know new country. Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
You ain't gotta be sad in this sad world. Everything that's gone bad in this bad world, you got beauty and health. That's a win, girl. Take a look at yourself. You ain't gotta be sad. With all the things that lift you up and everything that's brought you here, happiness can rise above and take away all your fears. Living life with love and hugs, not looking in the rearview mirror, letting go of all that was. Finally catch those falling tears. Don't worry about nothing, 'cause we ain't got it that bad. You ain't gotta be sad in this sad world. Everything that's gone bad in this bad world, you got beauty and health. That's a win, girl. Take a look at yourself. You ain't gotta be sad. If you feel like giving up, well, you should know we've all been there. It's not about what's in your cup, and just as long as something's there, live your life with hope and trust. Well, these arms are holding us. But if you feel like giving up, just know they're strong enough. But don't worry about nothing, 'cause we ain't got it that bad. You ain't gotta be sad should know we've all been there. It's not about what's in your cup, just as long as something's there.
His name is Jonathan Lynn. That is his current latest single out to radio right now. It is called Sad Girl, but word on the street is that he's going to be releasing a brand new single coming out in a couple of weeks, and we are going to get to debut it first on the Tim Kelly Show right here on KICR Indie Country Radio, and it's an upbeat song, so I look forward to that. Love Jonathan Lynn's music, and we'll send that one out to Donna, who is listening to us now in Nashville, Tennessee, and hanging out with us on my TikTok account at Tim Kelly on Air. Love to see you guys over there as well. Lots of people joining the live tonight and live on Facebook and YouTube. How about that? I love the support, and I know these independent country music artists that were playing on the show tonight love it as well. How about my good friend Sydney Hansen up next with her latest single? It is called You or the Whiskey from the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best on a New Music Friday.
We were 2 drinks in when our lips first met. And the rush I felt hasn't left me yet. It's all a blur, then again it's not. So the only question that I've got is, was it you or the whiskey? 'Cause boy, since you kissed me, I've been floating on the next level high. Is it your loving that's got me buzzing? Or was the bourbon messing with my mind? My heart's feeling tipsy. Was it you or the whiskey? Are you feeling the same? Are you dazed and confused? Are we missing a shot if we don't see it through? Intoxication's got me wanting more. How about another taste so I can know for sure? Was it you or the whiskey? 'Cause boy, since you kissed me, I've been floating on the next level high. Is it your loving that's got me buzzing? Or was the bourbon messing with my mind? My heart's feeling tipsy. Was it you or the whiskey? It's all a blur, then again it's not. So the only question that I've got is, was it you or the whiskey? Boy, since you kissed me, I've been floating on the next level high. Is it your loving that's got me buzzing? Or was the bourbon messing with my mind? My heart's feeling tipsy. My heart's feeling tipsy. Was it you or the whiskey? Oh, was it you or the whiskey?
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
What if you never broke up? What if you never left town? Packed up all your stuff, had enough, gotta live that. Got a here's to the ones that do. If you wanna find a hero, you gotta look in the mirror. Yeah! Do you ever wonder how the hell you're standing now? After all the things that let you down, didn't drag you under, never thought you'd make it through, did you? It's been anything but easy, carrying the weight around. Hey girl, you know who's got your back now? All over again, would you do it the same? Do you ever wonder, woman? So the calling you a loser on the outs with the in crowd. Cause the joke wasn't funny, you got up and walked out. If you wanna find a hero, you gotta look in the mirror. Yeah! Do you ever wonder how the hell you're standing now? After all the things that let you down, didn't drag you under, never thought you'd make it through, did you? It's been anything but easy, carrying the weight around. Hey girl, you know who's got your back now? All over again, would you do it the same? Do you ever If you wanna find a hero, you gotta look in the mirror. Cry up all your makeup, find out what you're made of. Do you ever wonder how? Yeah. Do you ever wonder how the hell you're standing now? After all the things that let you down, didn't drag you under, never thought you'd make it through, did you? Did you? It's been anything but easy, carrying the weight around. Hey girl, you know who's got your back now? All over again, would you do it the same? Do you ever Do you ever
That is brand new music from my good friend Arlene Quinn. She is also from Canada. I've known Arlene for about 10 years. She has been a special guest on the Tim Kelly Show numerous times, and I love that song. It is called Wonder Woman. Go get that one, ladies and gentlemen. Wonder Woman from my good friend Arlene Quinn. A couple of years ago, this gentleman got to open for Tim McGraw last couple of summers ago in 2022. He's having twin girls, I just heard, and he's got a good-looking family from Chattanooga, Tennessee. My good friend Brandon Davis. This is called See You In It on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Do you remember that time we were sitting there beneath the porch light on a late night? You were just smiling back at me. The world took the back seat. I was hanging on your every word. Or that night we caught the late show. Your daddy didn't know we were flying down a back road. His F-150 was where I stole your heart in the Georgia dirt. I can see you in this town, and you think I'd burn it down. But every red light street sign leads me back in town to a place where I'm loving you. And I can see memories as I walk down this two-bed, one-bath home. Ain't a corner in this town your love ain't living. I know you're gone, but I see you in it. Thinking back now, I can still see
summer sundress, your hair in a mess. We were everybody's dream, always be 18. Thought we had forever found. I can see you in this town, and you think I'd burn it down. But every red light street sign leads me back in town to a place where I'm loving you. And I can see memories as I walk down this two-bed, one-bath home. Ain't a corner in this town your love ain't living. I know you're gone, but I see you in it. Tried leaving, but every time I try to cross that county line, I find leaving here means leaving you behind. I can see you in this town, and you think I'd burn it down, but every red light street sign leads me back in time to a place where I'm loving you. And I can see memories as I walk down this two-bed, one-bath home. Ain't a corner in this town your love ain't living. Ain't a corner in this town your love ain't living. I know you're gone, but I see you in it. I see you in it.
Listening to New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
At 20 years of age, I'm still looking for a dream. The war's already waged for my destiny. But you've already won the battle and you've got great plans for me. Though I can't always see. 'Cause I got a couple dents in my fender, got a couple rips in my jeans. Try to fit the pieces together. Perfection is my enemy, and on my own I'm so clumsy. But on your shoulders I can't see. I'm free to be me. When I was just a girl, I thought I had it figured out. See, my life would turn out right, and I'd make it here somehow. But things don't always come that easy, and sometimes I would doubt. Cause I got a couple dents in my fender, got a couple rips in my jeans. Try to fit the pieces together. Perfection is my enemy. On my own I'm so clumsy, but on your shoulders I can't see. I'm free to be me. You're free to be you. Sometimes I believe that I can do anything. Yet other times I think I've got nothing good to bring. But you look at my heart and you tell me that I've got all you see. And it's easy to believe, even though I've got a couple dents in my fender, got a couple rips in my jeans. Try to fit the pieces together. Perfection is my enemy, and on my own I'm so clumsy. But on your shoulders I can see. 'Cause I got a couple dents in my fender, got a couple rips in my jeans. Try to fit the pieces together. Perfection is my enemy, and on my own I'm so clumsy. But on your shoulders I can see. I'm free to be me. You're free to be you.
Her name is Jocelyn Hines. That is Hynes on her last name. That is called Free to Be Me. And she just made her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. She's a great artist from Canada as well. Jocelyn Hines, Free to Be Me. Well, I had some great artists on the radio tonight from Canada. I want to thank Tyler Lorette and Austin Ryder for being on the program with me tonight and the great radio interviews that will soon be found in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. I'll put them in there in just a little while. You can go back and listen to them over and over again. And I want to thank you guys for all tuning in and listening to the show tonight. My next show will be Monday at 4 o'clock Central Time. We'll get ready for Monday Night Football live from the K9 Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri, just off of Plainview and Campbell Road. And the Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until Monday night, I will see you on the radio. Go Chiefs! Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. Oh, I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me on and turn it up. Let me make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn